Hey everybody, how's it going? I just want to let everybody know from the get. I mean, probably should have said this a long time ago, but it's no big deal. I am a Republican and I am conservative, and I love my country, and I think that this country has a lot of issues and it has a lot of problems, and it needs to be fixed. We are so divided that I received, and I'll tell you why we're so divided. I received 2 negative comments, and I don't get a lot of negative comments. Most of the time, they're all positive. But the one that really, really touched me inside was was asking how people would feel about doing a mass pledge allegiance to the flag, like across the board. Get everybody who was following me or was interested in it, and we'll figure out how to do it. So to try to, bring that back into this world, because the government took that away. I remember growing up, we used to say it every day at school, and it meant something. It means something to me now. It meant something to me then. And it'll probably mean something even more so down the line. But the problem, and he said, I won't be doing this now. And he laughed, okay? So to me, that needs to be elaborated on. And I'm not going to say who said it, because they know who said it. And I just want to know what's so funny about it. Is it because you were a Harris supporter? Or because Trump won and she didn't? So if she won, you would do it, but she didn't win, so you're not going to do it? To me, that doesn't make sense. America is America. You either stand by it or you stand against it. And it's one or the other. So if you're not willing to say the Pledge of Allegiance because of who's running the politics, I don't understand. I mean, that makes absolutely no sense. So your politics dictate the fact that you can't stand up for your flag? You should be setting an example. And you're setting the wrong example. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I'm going to say it because that's how I feel. If we are trying to, if you want to unite the country like the Democratic Party claims they want to do, that negativity is not going to unite it. It's just going to make things worse. Sorry. And if I insulted you, that's not what this is about. It's the fact that the Pledge of Allegiance has a lot of meanings to it. And whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or a leftist, whatever you want to be called, because socialism is not, if you're a socialist, then yeah, that's a total different ballgame. If you're a Marxist or a communist, you're not going to want to do the flag thing. I get it. But if it wasn't for that flag, and it wasn't for that Pledge of Allegiance, and it wasn't for guys like me and my father and my uncles and my cousins and my friends that, served their country to protect us, so people like you can make those negative remarks. That's a fact. So it doesn't make a difference to me whether you want to say it or not. It's irritating, because you should love your country no matter what the politics are about it. So that's my point. That's where I'm going with this, and I don't want to get too crazy on it, but stop it. You're making this like this is going to be bad. This is not over. This is far from being over. I'm trying to see how long it's going to take before it becomes a racial issue. But I'll tell you this much, okay? It's time to wake up, because the Democrats, they signed this doctrine about giving the Electoral College vote to whichever party, Democrat or Republican, won the populist vote. Now, I bet you dollars for donuts, if Harris had the populist vote, even though she was losing the electoral votes, they would invoke that right. They didn't invoke the right because Trump had the popular vote as well as the electoral vote. So technically it would have been like 520 to 18 on the win. So she would have got crushed either way. She was a bad candidate from the beginning, and it, paired with it even worse because of what she said about Biden. But coming back with anger and attitude and, dividing the country even more is not going to help. So my suggestion to anybody out there, if you don't like what I got to say, just move on. It's a free country. If you're going to say something, at least have the decency to hear a rebuttal and reply. Don't come in sliding in, to it and make a comment and then slide out and that's it. You know what I mean? It's like if you get nasty, you'll be banned, blocked, whatever. I'm not gonna take nasty. So just to say, if you can't say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag because your president didn't win, your candidate didn't win, what kind of a person are you? What kind of an American are you? That's what I want to know. So that's it. I already said way too much. Ciao. Peace out. Love you.